almost noon. I just pulled in, and I heard this big. It sounded like a baby, then it sounded like some kittens. So I walked into the dumpster area, and I looked in, and then I seen I looked like some cats, and then I seen the bag moving, and then I went and called my landlord.
Two of my residents was smoking cigarette over here by the trash bin, and they said they heard something. So they called me over. They said, "Come here." And so I ran here, and then that's where they said there's a baby in there. I thought they were just kidding. So, but I went and looked. I was a little closer, and then I heard just like he's trying to breathe, because he was wrapped inside a blanket and he was inside a bag.
And then he got the baby, gave it to me as he dumped in the dumpster.
My first instinct is I got to get him out. But first in my head I was thinking, oh, puppy's a dog, But when I trying to listen, it's like, no, it sounds like it's a human being. So I jumped in, and grabbed him out. So when I noticed, he's moving, he's a strong baby because he's moving really, a lot. So, but first thing I tried to get those things out of him because he's wrapped around in something and he's inside a bag. So I passed it to one of my residents.
And then gave me the baby, and then I gave him the baby back.
And I jumped out and I grabbed him and ran inside the community room.
And then I called 911.
And I unwrap it. Once I unwrap it, and I noticed like, oh man, it's a real thing. You only see that, in TV, but it never happened to you, and now it's a reality. So his first instinct as you as a father is like, I gotta try to do something to, make sure that he's breathing normally. And I know the ambulance is coming because he said he already called him. So I just try as much as I can to find out if everything is okay with the baby. But when I unwrap him, I wrap him with the only thing I was thought of is I need to get him warm. So I just wrap him with the blanket that I saw, and I just hold him in my arm so I get body heat. Mm-hmm. And I just walk around inside the community room with him, in my arm. But, at the same time, I can hear, his breathing he's breathing normally. So normal. So that's a good sign. And that's why I was like, I think he'll be okay. Yeah.
The one thing that went through your mind when you heard something and you actually noticed, wow, this is a baby, what did you think?
Shock. And they couldn't believe it. Like something like that happened.
How could anybody do this? It was like, I couldn't believe it. Yeah.
But at the same time, I was happy because if that person who tossed the baby, tossed it like an hour before, nobody would know about the baby because they just pick up the dump. They just pick it up. And normally they usually, come late, but this morning they were here early.